Did you know that mind-reading technology actually exists? Scientists at the University of Technology, Sydney have created a new artificial intelligence called Dewave, or BrainGPT, which has successfully predicted thoughts with a 40% accuracy. Their goal, however, is to reach a whopping 90%. But how does mind-reading technology work? To understand mind-reading technology, it's first important to understand how the human brain processes language. Words don't exist in the human brain the way they exist in writing or speech. The brain manifests words in the form of brain waves or electrical impulses that ignite when a word is spoken or read. These impulses are unique and occur in a wide variety of places in the brain. In tests for the Dewave software, subjects wore a snug-fitting cap. The device read their brain waves as they read silently from assigned material. The Dewave technology then studied these brain waves. It then learned to associate each wave with a specific word through this process. These words were then translated into voice and text. At 40% accuracy, it's not perfect. However, the goal of 90% is mind-blowing. Scientists are learning more about why inaccuracies occur with Dewave and how it can be advanced to make BrainGPT more accurate. There are 3 current hurdles in the way of mind-reading technology. The first is that the brain tends to cluster words with a similar meaning. This causes them to have very similar brainwave patterns. This forces the BrainGPT to make a choice. Sometimes it will replace a common word with something similar but different. For example, the author might be interpreted as the man. The second is that, as people read, spaces between words and certain punctuation marks signal them to take a pause. But when people think freely, such pauses don't exist. This can make it challenging for BrainGPT to recognize words and sequences. The last hurdle is that scientists are still studying how the brain processes language in many different situations. For example, people who speak English as a second language may have a very different set of neural responses than native speakers. Researchers of mind-reading technology have yet to understand the impact of various accents and other speech differences. What can mind-reading technology be used for? Mind-reading technology can create a new era of communication. Those with paralysis or stroke often communicate through eye movements or twitches. Imagine a world where mind-reading technology can allow us to begin understanding and even communicating with people in this condition. How should we handle mind-reading technology as it evolves? The thought of allowing technology to peer into our minds sounds pretty frightening. This technology has both amazing potential and risk. It can be used to develop a lie detector that is impossible to cheat, and even prevent crimes before they happen. However, this technology could have some serious downsides. It could be used to steal highly secure information, which sort of reminds me of the movie Inception. 2 approaches have been suggested by researchers for dealing with mind-reading technology like BrainGPT: embedding ethics into the code and using laws to limit usage. Ethics and rights will need to be evaluated as neuroscience and artificial intelligence evolve. Organizations like the NeuroRights Foundation are already planning for this. And now, it's time for our IC inspiration. Language has long been associated with only 2 sections of our brain. However, scientists in Berkeley, California have recently blown that theory away. They put people inside an MRI and made them listen to recordings. Researchers then studied how their brains responded to each word. They found that each word responded in a different part of the brain. No part was left out. This led them to create a word map of the entire human brain. Can this amazing understanding, along with BrainGPT, revolutionize the way we communicate? Be sure to subscribe and tell us what you think in the comments below.